Registrations at Unisa have been opened from the 5th of January till to the 11th and 12th of March, 11th February for semester modules, then for yearly modules till to the 11th of March. So you need to pay the registration fee before the stipulated date. So now you can just go through and follow the steps, go to Unisa website and do the registration. We want to say congratulations to everyone who have been offered the space to study at Unisa. We know it's by God's grace. Mancoba here. Hello everyone. I believe you are well wherever you are. I'm all about helping each and everyone to revive their ambitions and reinforce their dreams. So on today's video, I'm going to show you step by step on how you can register online. Okay, go to an internet browser. Use any internet browser, but Google Chrome is the best. Go to the Unisa website. Once you are there, you can either click here to register, or if you scroll here, come here and click register to study. You can click here to register to study. Then it will take you to this page. What you have to do now, click here for undergraduate for the qualification level. If you are a master's or doctoral, you click here short learning program whatsoever. So want to do undergraduate and honors, let's do undergraduate. So you can go through all these steps, read all the information about applicants and re-registering students. You can start the process. These are the dates, important dates that the registration period has started from the 5th of January 2021. It will be closing the 12th of February. These are undergraduate semester module, but the yearly modules will close on 11 March. But the final date for initial minimum, if you want to pay so far for the registration, is the 12th March. So now you can register and pay later the registration. So just note this, that for your registration to be considered, you have to pay a registration fee. Okay, to know the registration fee, how much is the registration fee, come and click here at number 2. You calculate your registration fee. So you can calculate by maybe study fee quotation or the prescribed student for undergraduate studies, and you follow the steps. So we're not interested in this now. What we want to do, we want to focus on completing and submit the registration. So click number 3. Once you have these are the information you have to read, you can read for all this information, all of that. So want to do, you can either request a form or do the online. So now I want to do the online. So let's click online registration. You come here. So you can read all this information if you want to read it, just to make sure that you're on the same page. You have all about the career, post address, whatsoever. So want you to go to register, go to this website. Once you are here, you can claim your Unisa login, but for first year student or for first applicant, you do not click this. It will not go through. You can get your estimated your study fees here. So you want to do the undergraduate registration, click go. So answer the following questions. Have you ever registered at Unisa previously? If yes, you will click yes. If no, you will click no. Then have you applied for or received confirmation for your Unisa student? If you haven't received your student, you click here to apply. Unfortunately, the applications are closed, so you have to click here to continue. Then you enter student number, your surname and names here. Then after entering your information, what you have to do is to click next. If you're a first time Unisa student, only the qualification will appear here on this list where you have offered a space. For example, for instance, you have offered a space in tourism management. So only the qualification that will appear here, and it is advisable that you continue. Just click next and do not change anything, or you can select your proposed qualification, but use this one that they have selected it for you. Then for a returning student, all the previous qualification, they will appear here, and choose the relevant qualification. Then you click next. Verify your information here. If everything is correct, your surnames or your ID number, all all your information, your email address, just to make sure that everything is in order. You can change your postal addresses and physical addresses, all of that stuff. So you can change the career address if you want to. So here, come here and select the examination center. So it's online, click online and continue. Select your previous enrollment. What were you doing? Let's say you're unemployed. Select the nearest Unisa office that is next to you. Then you come here. Are you able to work online? If so, indicate which options are applicable for you. So how do you access your information? Whether you access to study online through a laptop, or access to study online through a desktop computer, or access to data. Let's just click this one. Do you have any current or previous? Here it is when you want to apply for exemption or for credit. You can click here, click yes if you do have an tertiary qualification. So here this is course detail, your course details. This is how it is. Tourism management. This is the proposed qualification. Are you a final year student? You have to indicate if you're a final year student. Will you be able to complete the qualification if your credits are sufficient this and this? Then you can click yes or no. Do you need an access card, a student card? So if you're a first year or you do not have a student card, for you, in order to access all the Unisa campuses, you need to click yes here. Just click yes to get the access card. Then display method. How would your student portal like it to be displayed? List study units valid for your qualification. That is applicable because this list all that might confuse you. How would you like to receive these the study units, by code or description? So whether by code, it is fine. Then click next. So this page, that is where you have to select your study units for semester 1 if you have registered for semester 1, for yearly if you want to register for yearly. So to make sure you can remove selected and whatever, you can choose by levels here. So let's just click all. We list all, and if you know your modules that you have to do, just select them. So let's try to select everything here. Then click back, then click next. You can change if others you want them to be on semester 2. Click next. So here, verified your information. This is your information here. Also the confirmation of your modules here. Then payment type. How would you like to pay, whether with a credit card or other options? You can choose. You can get your estimated study fees. Also, you will know the registration fee that you have to pay. This is the declaration. You tick this box, then read through all of this information. Then now at this stage, you can withdraw from this application or click submit. So we have to click submit. You have chosen too many modules for semester 1, so it's up to you whether you want to go back and fix that information or just click submit. So you have successfully registered. Your selection of module was successfully submitted and will now go into work list for processing stuff. So you have successfully registered it. You have to go and pay the registration fee in order for registration to be finalized. So thank you. Let's meet on the next video.